Hey guys, welcome to Paladin. Thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to be going over 5 things not to tell your salesperson. There's a lot of things not to say to your salesperson when you're going to buy a car, especially when it comes to negotiation and the finance department, but these are 5 things definitely not to say no matter what. One is mentioning that you have a pre-approval. Don't mention to them that you have a pre-approval, one of these things, especially if you've got a dealer check. Like if you've taken the gold course at carpaladin.com, you know to get one of these. If they know you've got a dealer check or you're using your own financing ahead of time, what are they going to do? They're going to hold on your trade-in. They're not going to give you the most discounts because you're eliminating half the gross that they can make on you. So never tell them that you've got a pre-approval. Just keep that in your back pocket. Trade offers. So again, you want to hold back information from the dealership and up until the very last moment when you're negotiating on the numbers. Don't let them know that you've been shopping your trade. Don't leave trade offers. Don't leave your pre-approval in your trade-in when they're going to appraise it. So keep it to yourself that you took it to CarMax and you've got the little CarMax slip until you're about to make your offer to buy the car. Whenever you're correcting them or making a counter offer, like, hey, I see you're offering me 20 for my trade. I actually took it to CarMax. They offered me 25. I understand you guys might not be able to pay that much, but if you give me 24, I'll buy it right now. That's what I'm talking about. So never let them know you've got trade offers and that you've been shopping your trade-in. In fact, I don't ever recommend letting them know that you have a trade-in up until the very point, you're at the dealership and you're negotiating the numbers. If you did it right, you already pre-negotiated some of the numbers. Again, I talk about all that stuff on carpaladin.com on the gold course. Number 3 is going to be that you know about the car business. Don't tell a salesperson that you know everything about the car business. That's probably one of the worst ways to get a good deal. If someone walks into a car dealership and they're immediately like, hey, I know how all this works, you almost get the feeling that they don't know how it works, and that just puts you off. These dealerships have a guard, and you want them to put their guard down. If you're mean to your salesperson, if you're telling your salesperson it's going to be your way or the highway, that salesperson probably won't even want to sell you a car. And they'll just, be up there with their sales manager like, man, this guy thinks he knows everything. And with that kind of attitude, they're just going to have their guard up. They're not going to give you the most for their trade-in. They're not going to give you the most discounts. You want to act like, you want to be on the fence about everything. Like you want to give them a little bit of hope. But you also don't want to let them know that you're married to the idea of buying a car. You just want to be in that gray area to where they're not unsure about you until they put those numbers in front of you. So number 4 is going to be that you're not going to buy any extended warranties and that you're not interested in that stuff. Because again, same reason why you don't want to let them know that you've got a pre-approval. Once you start taking away their profit on the back end of the deal, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go to carpaladin.com and check out the gold course. They're going to put their guard up and they're not going to give you the best deal on the car you're buying. They're not going to give you the most for your trade-in, because if you're not going to give it to them they're going to get it somewhere else. So don't tell them ahead of time that you're not interested in warranties and stuff like that. Don't walk into the dealership and just, sometimes some people are negotiating and they'll just be like, oh, go ahead and let your finance manager know I'm not buying anything. That's the worst way to get a good deal. Just don't even bring it up. And the last thing is that you love the car. When you're negotiating with these car dealerships, you have to know that that car is not a one-of. You're not buying a Porsche GT3. Maybe you are, in which case you're not watching this video, but these cars aren't rare. A F-150 Lariat's not rare. Toyota Camry's not rare. A Dodge Ram 1500 is not rare. They're all over the place, so treat it like they are. Again, you want to leave some sense of doubt, but you don't want to kill the salesman's hopes either, especially if you're following the guide that I have on my website. I mean, you're just leaving them kind of in the dark up until the moment that they've got one of these pieces of papers out in front of you, which is dealership offer or pencil. And I'm negotiating with the car dealership, and then that's when I lay all my cards on the table. Like, hey, look, if I was going to buy the car, it needs to look more like XYZ. So when you say things like you bring a partner with you, or you let them know during the test, like, man, this feels amazing. The salesperson is going to be asking you things to try to confirm you want to buy the car. They're trying to pre-close you basically before you get back to the dealership. Like, what do you think about this one? Could you see yourself taking this one home? In which case your response is always going to be, I like the way it drives. It drives really good. We'll have to see about if I'm going to take it home or not. I'm not married to the idea, but I can't say that I wouldn't take it home. I don't know. I'm still processing everything. Just like that. And if you can be calm about it, the sales guy's going to think, dang, I can't tell if this dude have his guard up or if he's just shopping right now. I have no idea. But the point is, the sales guy's trying to build rapport with you. It's okay to let him build rapport with you, but when you take the gold course, you already know all of his tactics and everything. So you're going to play along with them, build rapport with him. You could actually reverse the roles. You build rapport with him, and then he's fighting to get you the best deal against the sales manager. Sales manager's all confused. Like, who are you working for? He's working for you now. That being said, guys, that's just 5 things not to tell your salesperson when you're buying a vehicle. If you have any questions, leave a comment below and check out my other videos. And more importantly, if you're shopping for a car and you're going to buy from a car dealership and you just want to go in there knowing all the dealership tactics, how to negotiate, how to get the most for your trade-in, how to deal with finance, I give away everything at carpaladin.com on the gold course. It's the best car buying guide that's out there. Anyways, thanks, guys. Hope you got something out of this.